This is Tecker 101, episode 96, Basecamp. I'm Gdovin.
I'm Reed Dame.
Today we're going to talk about Project Path, which is an online collaboration service that lets you work together with people no matter where you are. Basecamp is made by a company called 37 Signals, and it has 5 major parts. And it's also what we use to make Tecker 101. So this is the homepage. So this is the homepage. It's pretty simple. It lets you do. It's in a couple different parts. And there's a free account, but then there's a lot of paid versions as well.
All right. This is their plans. For Tecker, we use the free plan actually.
Yeah.
It's
These are really expensive. Maybe worthwhile for someone who has a really big company and needs this, but for us, the free account works perfectly fine for us.
Yeah, you get unlimited users, which is fine.
Unlimited users. We get one project. And no file sharing. So we use Google Docs and other third-party systems, which works fine for us. But if you want built-in, if you want multiple projects, if you need storage, if you need time tracking and some other neat stuff they throw in, maybe you want to pay. So let's show you our project path. I think we showed this in a previous episode already, but this is a little different.
All right, so when you first log in, either by clicking a link in the email or just going to your URL, you'll see a list of messages, comment, and there's whiteboard, who posted it, and the time.
Yeah, what I really like about Project Path is when anybody posts to it, it will get emailed directly to your email address as long as you have it set that way. So I like it because then I can get, so like if someone's playing an episode or something, we're trying to do something, it gets emailed to me and I'll know to check the Project Path and comment and do whatever I need to plan for the next shoot. So first thing we'll look at are messages. Just click on anything. Messages are basically just that, a message that you can send to everybody in the group, and people can comment afterwards, it's also how, this is what we usually do for like if we're planning a shoot and we say, okay, we need to pick topics, pick a day, everybody comments, find the best day, set the time, all that.
Yeah, so it's great for coordinating with your team. Just
and I could be
ideas.
in China on vacation, and if I can get online, I can hop on Project Path, and it doesn't matter where I am.
All right, so this is a message that Mike sent out to everybody.
Yeah.
It shows you the date, the category is production, July shoot, and so send it out, and then you can scroll down, you see replies. Here's where I replied, and then
keep scrolling.
you see Plas replied.
We
made a list of episodes. And so basically, it's just a great way to coordinate with your team, times, events, ideas, and just have discussions anywhere in the world.
Okay, the next one is to-dos.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. To-dos, we don't really use. We kind of just use messages for our to-dos, and because that way they get emailed to you. So we don't use them, but it's pretty much what you think. It's a list of things you need to do.
This might be useful for a software development team for assigning jobs to people.
Which we, in fact, used for when we were developing Tecker.
There you go.
We were using it for milestones and such, and it worked well for that.
Another feature?
Milestones are, I'm not exactly sure what the difference is between, it's more, okay, milestones are more like a calendar, and you can see we used to use this a long, long time ago. This is from the inception of Tecker 101. Like, let's see, get music. That's when we got our theme song, have our full partner. That's when we got Ed, listen to the CD, pick 3 songs. You can see as we scroll down, we're picking intro shooting, pick our music, keep going. After school shooting intro, first episode shoot. Have 15 plus episodes listed. You can see as we keep going, then eventually we drop off and stop using it. Because we kind of found better ways to.
Yeah,
we ended up not. This was better for like when we first got started, but now we're okay without it. And then the last big feature is whiteboard, which is kind of like a wiki or kind of like a message board, or not a message, like a writing space we can share. And the only thing is, with a free account, you only get 2 whiteboards. So like when we have our show topics, like here's our list of show topics again.
And just like a wiki, it'll show who edited it, when, and then
you can compare And,
You select 2 versions.
yeah, like,
to compare. And I'll show you just wiki formatting in green and crossed out.
yeah, and
Like that was added, that was removed. So there's just some pretty nice features.
Yeah.
The main feature is messaging.
yeah, we use it a lot, and it really helps us get our work done. So there's the free account, which we mentioned, only gives you 2 whiteboards, and then as you pay more a month, you can get file sharing and storage and multiple projects, which is good if you're a bigger group. More whiteboards, because we have 2, so what we usually do is we have the one for guidelines on picking episodes, and one's the episode list, and then anything else we put on Google Docs and share it that way. So that way we don't need to pay for this. It's a great way to collaborate. We've been using it now for 3 years on Tecker 901. It's been great. And the neat thing is we can always look back and look at old messages that will be there.
Yeah, it's really a lot better than like an email list or something like that, because all your messages are centralized in one location. You just log in and you have the additional whiteboards and to-do features.
And you can comment everything.
I'm Reed Dame.
I'm like Gdovin. Enjoy Basecamp.
To watch this episode again, or to watch any of our prior episodes, you can visit our website, 911.tecker.net, T-E-C-K-E-R. And on the website, we have our prior episodes, as well as you can view them directly on the website, or you can download them in WMV for Windows, iPod or QuickTime format for your iPod, or if you have iTunes installed, an MP3 audio-only version of the show, and a WMV HD version of the show, which you can download via BitTorrent, that looks really, really clear and in pristine HD quality. And instructions for downloading via BitTorrent are also on the site. On the right-hand side, we have more information about us and about each of the members of the show, as well as quick links to all of our prior episodes and links to the RSS feeds for each of the formats that we release the show in, and links to subscribe to the show in iTunes if you have an iPod, an Apple TV, an iPhone, any Apple device. You can click on that link in either video or audio format. You can also in iTunes search for Tecker, T-E-C-K-E-R, in the iTunes store, and then you can find our podcast that you can subscribe to free. Also, if you do not have an iPod, if you have like a generic MP3 player, then you can use you can still listen to our show if on our website you subscribe to this MP3 audio version in a feed catcher, in a podcatcher like Juice. You can search for Juice on Google, download that program, and then it'll load the shows automatically onto your generic MP3 playing device. If you have any questions about the show or about technology, you can send us an email at 911@tecker.net, or you can leave us a voicemail at 610-572-2847. Thank you so much for watching Tecker 901.